Popular.
Oh, well, what can you do?
Very popular.
What can you do?
Very popular. Very popular, yeah. Sitting on top of your mind. I do my best to fuck up, I swear I can.
You're gonna turn that soon.
It's been to the best I can. Right, here we go.
Right, I'm here with the original Tico and
Oh, yeah.
Uncle Andrew 32, flat cap and Air Max.
Glossy 1983. And you want to follow us?
Yeah.
Well, what's your follow? What's it? What's your Instagram?
Mark Paul. Hold on.
Glossy 1983.
Glossy
That's
1983.
Pablo himself.
Mark Paul
Pablo
5862.
Pablo Katzabar. And then
Mark Paul 5862.
you know Tico himself.
Yeah.
That's
The
so
original
Tico, the original
Yeah.
Tico.
Yeah, copywriting that shit.
Yeah. €70 is going to do it by next week. So anyone who else, it's him that's Tico, no one else.
It's me a pay.
Right, well, what we're going to talk about today is. What do you want to talk about, Bob?
Pinhead Burgers.
Ah, Pinhead Pizza.
Pinhead Pizza, sorry, yeah.
Yeah, so Pinhead Pizza. Me and Paul, the last time, we didn't stick up the first podcast. On the first one, we were talking about burgers itself because Burger King's the best. I showed you that
We
yesterday.
got that yesterday.
How many burgers you get for €60?
2 burgers.
Yeah, very nice.
2 chili. What were they? Chili.
Chili cheese,
Chili.
two chili long cheeseburgers, right?
2 long chili.
So I was saying that Burger King is the best. It's better than McDonald's. It's better than this. Or Pinhead Pizza. You can get a ribeye burger, right? What was the meal, Paul? What was the price on the meal?
€10 for chips, a burger and a drink.
And it was a
And a
ribeye
ribeye
burger.
burger, yeah.
Straight out of the butcher's, it was like. So, like, you can get the onions. You would have liked it because it had raw onions. Paul doesn't like onions on the burger, he doesn't. But at the same time, like, the chips, man. Like, your man that owns Pinhead Pizza, he's a proper Dublin boy, so you go in there, you get the ribeye meal anytime. For that price, if you get deliveries, the pizzas are whopper as well.
Yeah.
And he's from the Liberties, so he's a proper dub. So you have to support, like, the Irish trade.
Yeah, of course, yeah.
The ordinary man. It's not a chain, it's not this, that, yeah, it's the loyalty. It's a man making his own way, it is. Like, you have to do that. You can't disencourage it, you can't be negative towards that. You have to take that as a positive. It makes you feel good because it makes you and gives you a chance. If he can make it, so can you.
When are we getting the strippers, lads? That's the next thing.
No, I don't want to talk about that right now. I don't want to talk about that. Oh no, what I want to specifically say is if anybody wants to get and want to be my guest, unfortunately, you have to have something for me to be interested in it. The boys will take it. Go onto their Instagram and all that. And if you want to get on the show, you have to talk to the two of these, and you will have to follow them. Me, then you'll find out off these how you can follow me. But I couldn't really give a shit, to be honest. I couldn't. But it's supposed to be like what I'm interested in. And it's only words what we're saying. It's only if actually we're having a conversation. Don't take offence to it. Don't take it too serious. Don't take
it's just
this,
a bit of
that, yeah.
banter, you know?
It's banter, it is. Like, we're just it's our opinion.
Yeah.
It's face value. We don't want to bleed and start any of these cunts like Joe Rogan. We're not here to fucking send you in the wrong way and send you to this, that, you know. keep being positive, have your own life and have your own lifestyle and keep doing what the hell you want to do. Dreams can come true, but not for everybody. That's
Yeah.
unfortunately the way it is. Like.
Any other decent place with burgers or?
Oh yeah, and another thing we were talking about as well, like, if you follow us on the Instagram, if you follow Marky there, Mark Paul,
Yeah.
Tico himself, you'll see pictures of us in Rascals, Irish Brewery,
Yeah.
Best Peters,
Lovely place.
Patch Brown, Brown, the head chef. That's it. If you're talking pizzas in
Astonishing.
Dublin and all, that's where we go to.
Mm.
Brewdog and all. It's, unfortunately, it's a Scottish company, good place and all, like, but we can't support that.
No.
You have to support your Irish companies and invest more into your Irish itself. And we're not here being Republicans or this, that, the other. We're not doing that. But you just have to help out that someone wants to be something.
Of course.
And yeah, Patch Brown, and then we will get him on the show at some stage.
might
So
be the next
he is my interest for a guest. But anybody else that's saying, I want to get on, I want to get on, I want to get on, it depends on afterwards and what you're through and what experience, what stimulates my brain. And the three of us are 38 years of age.
Yeah.
So sometimes we will have a laugh and we will, maybe in the next part of this, because we take breaks in between, we will turn around and say, yeah, okay, this, that, the other. But the certain sections, we still are like finding our own way in life. That's basically what it is. So, unfortunately, if you want to be on, you have to really, really, don't beg, don't do this, that, we don't want to know.
No, we don't want theirs.
Right, now, so we get on to what have you watched lately?
What was I watching?
What have you been
What's
watching?
that? Yeah. Once Upon a Time in America.
You watched
Hollywood.
that? Hollywood,
Once
yeah.
Upon a Time
Was
in
that the
Hollywood.
first time you watched that?
Yeah.
Have you
Yeah.
watched that?
Yeah.
Yeah, sure.
Very
What's the favourite part out of it?
At the end.
Which is
Flamethrower
what
and all that.
specific-
The flamethrower. Out in
Yeah,
there.
of course, mine's the
Manson.
dog.
Yeah, the one-
Mine's the dog.
The dog.
Yeah,
yeah.
that's my
We start
favourite part. Yeah, favourite part is the dog, and it's the same thing. Paul, you were watching the Chopper, weren't you? The Underbelly.
Underbelly, yeah. My brother lives over there in Mooney Ponds in
Yeah.
Melbourne. He's
Yeah,
around
so
that
he
area.
would have, yeah. The Chopper Reed and all.
Yeah.
And you see, it's a different way of saying it. You haven't seen the Underbelly or not.
No.
So you didn't catch on to
No.
that. I'm supposed to send you something.
You know what I meant to
Yeah,
say?
yeah, and you didn't take it, you did it last time. Unfortunately, things happen. Movies, series, this, that, and go Underbelly. How many episodes was on that, Paul?
I'm not sure. I watched about 3 hours of it. There one I couldn't sleep, but it was fucking. It was
That was
really
in
good.
3
Yeah.
episodes or something.
Yeah.
But the Underbelly series, it started off in Australia. It basically goes right through their crime, of their gangland,
Right, all
of the whole history of it and the corruption of the Australian police and all. It's, even though you know things, they're not always factional. You don't believe everything that's on the fucking television, but it stimulates your brain in a certain way and makes you think. And that's all you want to do, like. But yeah, no, that's all you want to do, is you stimulate your brain. And, what I want to get on to is these Instagram. Everything, you can't live up to
The
it.
gram.
Certain expectations, you can't. You can't. It's very hard, like, all this gold, all this money, all this, that, and the other. Where does it come from?
Where's it being held?
Exactly. Well, where does it come from? Like, you just simply print money. They go like, how are you going to live to that? Even if you're successful, you're this, that, and the other, like, how are you going to live up to that? Like, it's not good at all, it's not, like, where you're putting on someone. And it's false. Advertisement.
Yeah, we were talking about that the other night, weren't
False advertisement is not good, it's not, like, it's not good at all, it's not for actual people, no. They're never going to be able to live up to. You work yourself to the bone, don't you?
Yeah. Do.
That's true. Like.
we?
But there's never anywhere you could turn around and right? It's fair enough. You might get yourself to a certain point where you can afford a mortgage, and that's all you can pay for it is one house. And then you're fucked. You can maybe the extra go because your car, your this, your that, there, all your luxury and your novelty, what comes along with that. But yeah, you see everybody else, even if they're multi-millionaires, why are they spending? I'm a multi-millionaire, but why am I spending?
Have all the money we have.
Why am I spending $1 billion? If you know, like, because the banks can constantly give it to you, they can, like. But how?
Take it back off it.
Exactly, like. And then you see then afterwards, because you make yourself like known all over the place.
Oh, right,
They can't lock you up.
And you're vulnerable.
Yeah, you're vulnerable, yeah. It's different characteristics and all, but in the public.
Yeah. A lot of it is fake though, like even your man Dan Bilzerian, do you know that fella that goes around the world like he's
Oh no, he's the worst.
he's renting out his gaff and everything, like he doesn't have a fucking
Yeah, he rents it out, right?
He just rents as he goes.
Yeah, rents it out. He said, like, he says he wins all the what is it, poker tournaments?
yeah.
He's a loser in poker. He hasn't won nothing.
Then he brought the CBD gummies,
Yeah,
all
they
that
didn't
crap.
do dog shit either.
Crap.
Right? And then what he does is he rents out a mansion,
Right.
fills it up with all these women, he does. All these models and this, that, you know, he rents them all out for the day to show and sell you something that you will never be able to afford.
Yeah.
And I'm already, if you gave me millions, I said that many a times. I'd blow it probably in 2 days, I would, like, because I don't come from that at all, I don't, like.
And if you're bringing anybody out on something on a proper street.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sessions. Yeah. Air Max and flat caps and toys and glasses. That's we be doing that all the time.
All the
And
way.
they're going around in limousines. About 30.
Humbers.
Yeah. Hummer limousines. And then that's just an absolute squander. But that's what you're supposed to do. It has, like, it's most people, even that are earning and everything, they have no value on the money at all, they don't think. So, yeah, we've even come to a stage where I wouldn't have toilet paper if I had so much money. And I know that it wouldn't
I'm
affect,
still
like,
using newspaper.
yeah. You know, I'm still losing in newspaper, I don't know. The Evening Herald.
The Sunday World.
Yeah, the Sunday World's on the Sunday, but the Evening Herald is yeah, that's your evening poop, it is.
Right, I'm going to cut it there for part 1 and tune in for part 2.